Wow.
Wow.
Oof.
Did it get bigger in here? Did I get smaller?
Well, I wish you had.
Hey, cheer up. Maybe next year's theme will be borrowers in Boston. For the time being, how'd you do with the cooking theme of the past several years?
Oh, I've been training my chef skills in the mountains.
Oh, like the Catskills or?
The mountains of New Zealand.
Oh, good for you. I trained at home.
And I'm sure you came up with a lot of good recipes.
Well, I did do a deep dive on sandwiches that I'm pretty proud of. I got the chicken parm, I got the katsu curry, I got the buffalo style.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw pictures of those. I've got a question about your process.
Sure, I'm an open book.
Weren't all of those just chicken nuggets on a bun with different sauces?
Look, I had to make the most of what I had in the fridge. It's not a lot to work with.
Have you even ever worked in a kitchen before?
Yeah, I've worked in a kitchen before.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Here, check this out. Corner.
Oh, you just saw that on TV. You would know kitchen slang. What?
We're doing it again.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna punch a bunch of holes in your argument, and then you're gonna say something like,
Wasn't there something we were supposed to be doing out here?
Yep, and then I'm gonna say something like, oh yeah, I guess I should forget how much of an idiot you're being so we can introduce the conchairs. Man, I missed this.
Me too.
It is our greatest pleasure ever to introduce you to
your Anime Boston Conchairs. Is it still Kristen and Jenna?
Yes, it's still Kristen and Jenna. How could you?
It's been a while. I'm just Kristen Lighting and Jenna Lilly.
You can buy these.
Oh boy. Good morning, everybody. You guys having a good morning? Okay, all right. My name is Kristen Lighting. I'm your convention chair for Anime Boston 2022.
And I'm Jenna Leary, I'm your vice chair.
We're so excited to see all of you. It has been a long time, a very long time. Way too long. So welcome back. I can't tell you guys how excited we are to see all your faces, at least the top half of your faces. So, so yeah, I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but I was hoping it was in the logo. This is our 20th year of Anime Boston. It's so exciting for us to be able to make it to this point. I know that I was an attendee back in 2003. I know. So it's really great to be able to come this far. We wanted to share some fun facts with you about what anime fandom was like back in 2003. So during the week of Anime Boston 2003, episode 29 of Naruto just aired. I know. And even crazier, it was One Piece episode 150.
That's important because you could still actually watch it then in a month. So some of our favorite titles did air in 2003. Full Metal Alchemist. Sunday's Dreamer, which I know is a quiet title, but y'all should watch. And Wolf's Rain. So think about how old some of those are now. Steep sand.
So one thing that's really important to know is that even though Anime Boston hasn't been around for the last couple years, the staff has been. We've continued to meet all throughout this time. We were ready to pull the curtain up in 2021 before we had to cancel, and we've been preparing all year for this moment. So it's really wonderful. So without the staff, we wouldn't be able to do this. So this being our 20th year, and the fact that we're coming back, we really wanted to take a moment be able to highlight them and all their efforts. So we do have a little bit of a video to show.
Welcome to Anime Boston.
Hi, welcome to Anime Boston.
Welcome to Anime Boston, guys!
I really love the staff, and I hope you guys understand how many people work on this show, and they're all doing it for free, man. So don't hassle them, don't give them a hard time. They all care too. So thank you. That being said, I'm glad to see that you guys are all wearing masks. I know it's difficult this year with a bit of change, and so please keep those masks on, keep those masks over your nose, wash your hands.
Awesome. So the next people that we want to thank is all of you guys. Without you being here, we wouldn't have a convention. And for those of you who are returning to us for previous years, thank you for staying with us. Thank you to anyone who rolled over your passes from 2020. And then anyone who's joining us for the first time, welcome. I think you're gonna like it here. We also want to give a big thanks to our premier sponsor, HiDive, this year. They're really supporting us and making it happen, so we're very thankful for them. The next thing we wanted to talk about was, being that this is our 20th anniversary, we wanted to intro to you a special guest. His name is Adam Ferraro. He was our first convention chair back in 2003. While he couldn't be here in person for this, he did send us a message.
Hi everyone. Boy, it's been a long time since I've been up here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Adam Ferraro, and I was the very first con chair of Anime Boston. I was asked by this year's con chair, Kristen, and vice chair, Jenna, to say a couple words, this being the 20th anniversary of Anime Boston. In particular, they wanted me to talk about what Anime Boston has meant to me. And, you know, I gave it a lot of thought. You know, I could say things like, oh, music videos, main events, masquerade, all sorts of things. But really, when it comes down to it, Anime Boston has meant family. 20 years is a long time for everything. And to keep coming back year after year, to work in this convention, attending this convention, the fact that it is a family to me is what has kept me, and I probably feel a lot of us, coming back year after year. And it's been amazing to see where Anime Boston started from, way back when in 2003, with just a few of us sitting around the diner, coming up with the idea of, hey, let's have a convention in Boston, to 2022, and coming off a long couple of years, it's great to be back, with the people who I consider my family. And, you know, as I look forward and we look to plan the next 20 years, hopefully, people who are just kids today will grow up with the same sense of family and making friends and belonging that has accompanied the first 20 years. So, hats off to you, Anime Boston. Hats off to the attendees. I hope we have another 20 years of success, camaraderie, and friendship.